Today, I want to talk about an aspect of friendships, but I'll start off with a personal story of mine. I think it was a warm summer day, just like any other. And I remember being excited because I got an invite to come over to my close friend's place, who was also my neighbor at the time. So, when lunchtime came rolling by, I stuffed the food in my mouth as quickly as possible so I could just get going. I think I could see the grass was green, but not too green outside, while the leaves of the surrounding trees swayed silently as I ate. But before I could rush out, my mother made me take my brother along, which I didn't like at the time, but oh well. So my brother and we got to his house and we played video games on his Xbox 360. I don't really remember what game it was, but if I had to guess, it was probably Call of Duty. We kept playing for about an hour and then went outside to play. We were both into Lord of the Rings, and his father was a carpenter at the time, so he had wooden swords of his own. In typical fan action, we pretended to be sword fighting, trying to see who was better. In the way he used his sword, he clearly seemed to know what he was doing, or at least in part. I, on the other hand, was trying to look like I knew what I was doing. It got heated and he hit my thumb by accident, but I took that as him doing it on purpose and lashed out in anger, breaking my sword on his in the process. Thankfully, he was completely fine, by the way. When we got into a really heated argument, and long story short, he banned me from coming over ever again. Hearing that was very rough emotionally, and I left angry. He continued to play with my brother while I had to walk away, so it definitely stung even more. After about an hour, he came to find me and apologized for the banishment. I definitely had time to cool off and think clearly, so I apologized a lot because I knew I was wrong for reacting the way I did, accident or not. Apparently, my brother had begged him to let me come over, and clearly, we both didn't want to end our friendship like that. Now we're much closer than ever after all those years, and even though we're both in different universities and hardly talk, when we do, we pick up right where we left off. It's great and truly amazing. I'll have to say that. So, what about it? Well, it's a reminder to you and to myself as well. I know it's easy to worry about losing all your friends, especially when life happens or circumstances change or growing up occurs. The truth is that true friends, the ones who really care about you, even if you fought before, they'll stick around. The real ones will stay regardless of what happens. Obviously, if you're always fighting and not seeing eye to eye, then perhaps consider getting new friends. But concerning the ones you have, if they are really your friends, they'll stick around. So don't worry, alright? Anyways, I'll see you around.